Well, hello everyone and welcome to my top 5 spearfishing stone shots. In this video you're basically going to see 5 of my best ever shots. If you're wondering what a stone shot is, when the spear strikes a fish, the fish ends up a bit like this. It's just a stone from my garden and does that look very alive to you? Stone dead. In 5th place, you can see me diving down through this crazy school of bass. This isn't ideal, but I couldn't see the school from the surface. It takes a little moment for them to regain their trust. You can see the slightest twitch of my head or the gun sends them spooking off. It takes a few moments for me to, regain their trust again, and they cruise in very, very slowly. It might look very, very easy now just to take a fish, but I'm highly selective with my shooting. I want to take a good table fish. In fact, the year that this was shot, we were only allowed to take 1 bass per day in the UK. After some time, I picked my target, and he's stoned. On this particular day actually though, it was quite funny. I remember looking up, the fish hadn't even noticed I'd taken bass, and there was this massive bass, it must have been 6 kilos, just cruising by, laughing at me. Here we are in 4th place and we're diving down to a whopping 1.5 meters off the south coast of the UK. This is middle of winter and quite often you get these huge schools of mullet, and he's stoned. Here we are in 3rd place, very different now. We're at 27 meters on the south coast of Cornwall. We're actually diving onto the wreck of a steamship, and every summer I go here there are just swarms of black bream, and they're quite good sizes as well. This one makes a mistake of turning broadside, and he's stoned. Here we are in 2nd place. I'm diving one of my favourite little bass marks. It's basically a rock with loads of cracks and overhangs, and the fish love to hide in these recesses where they can ambush their prey from. I decide to tuck myself behind this boulder, which gives me a good vantage point. I'm not going to spook any fish here, but I'm able to look around, and I see a few sort of bass over to my left here. I decide to give it a few more moments because I'm pretty sure there must be something else lurking about. Lo and behold, over my right shoulder, this tidy bass comes cruising in through this gully, and he's stoned.
But look at the fish, completely stoned.
Okay, 1st place, undisputed 1st place. This was summer of 2020. Off the south coast of Cornwall again, and there is just a couple of gilthead bream cutting about in a school of bass. One of them is a donkey, and he's stoned. He came in at 3 kilos, and hands down, the most delicious fish I've ever eaten. And there was no suffering for him. Lights out. So hopefully you can see that actually the spearfishing stone shot is a pretty humane way of taking fish. The fish can be quickly retrieved to the surface without any fuss, and then we can put the knife up through the gills into the brain just to make sure everything's all over. They're without doubt the best shots we can do, and whenever I'm diving, I do strive to get this shot placement right, but obviously it can be a tricky thing to achieve consistently. But anyhow, guys, if you enjoyed this video, Please give me a like, a thumbs up, that's the same thing, you know what I mean. Subscribe. Thank you very much. See you next time. Cheers.